G'day Trailblazers, my name is Cam, and in this video we're going to build on our previous tracking extract activity to make a file import to import the opens and clicks from our tracking extract back into Marketing Cloud. So here is the objective of today's video. We're going to build on the previous data extract automation where we created the weekly activity to do a tracking extract and then a file move activity. Today we're going to build two new activities to add to the automation, a file transfer with an unzip function, followed by a file import to import that unzipped data back into Marketing Cloud. So here is the automation from our last video where we created the tracking extract. We're now going to append two new activities to it to unzip and to import the data into Marketing Cloud. So to start off with, we're going to use a file transfer activity, which you can drag and drop onto our canvas. We can choose to create a new transfer activity. By pressing create, we're going to create a new one, which will be called unzip, because we are going to manage the file by unzipping it. We then choose next, we can choose which file to unzip. Now from before, we have our tracking extract. We call this one tracking.zip. The location of this file, of course, was where we put it last time, which was in our tracking extracts location. We're going to unzip a compressed file, so we can choose that option there, and move on to our next page. Here we can see our summary. We of course are calling it unzip, managing the file and unzipping our tracking.zip extract. All looks good, so we can press finish. So before we continue, we should test out this automation. I'm going to run the tracking extract, tracking move, and the unzip functions to make sure that our tracking extract is extracted from Marketing Cloud, moved from our tracking folder into our imports folder, and then unzipped. We can save the automation, and then go run once to run these three activities, choosing all three activities by selecting all, and choosing run. Okay, so if I jump into my FTP, I can have a look in my tracking extract folder. I can see my tracking.zip file has been extracted successfully. Here it is here. If I jump back into the import folder, I can see the same tracking.zip file has been moved here as well, and the 4 CSV files within it have been extracted. And now that we have our files to import, we need to create a data extension to import them into. So I'll jump ahead now and create a tracking_clicks data extension, which we can use to import our clicks data into. And to make the import process easy for myself, I'm going to be copying the field names from the tracking extract clicks documentation, making sure I use the same field names in my data extension. This way, when I choose to import the data, I can use the match on field headings as my import type. So back over in Automation Studio, I can now choose to do my file import. I'll choose the import file activity and drag it into my canvas and choose to create a brand new import. I'll choose new, and for this one, it's going to be import clicks. Once that's done, I can go next, and I can choose to import my file. The file is going to be in my enhanced tracking FTP. So it's going to be straight here, my clicks.csv, so I can copy that clicks CSV and paste it into the file naming pattern. Once I remove the click from it, it shows that yes, a file is matched. Perfect. In the date format, we can leave it as English US, and then of course, comma for delimited and respect double quotes, and skip bad rows. I can go next. For here, it's going to choose which data extension to put it into. So I'm going to choose in my demos file. I'll put my tracking clicks, there it is there, and go next. Now, of course, because I chose to match on the file's field names, I can choose map on header row and leave it as it is. And of course, for our import action, I'll choose overwrite as there's no existing data there. If this was a delta though, I could choose to use a add or update, but I would need a primary key for it to match on. For now though, I'll choose overwrite for the example, and I'll choose next. Check my review, it's all looking good. It's all going to match on header. Looking good, and of course, I can then go finish. So with our import file activity completed, we can press save, and we can try and run that activity. But because we've already unzipped our file previously, we can just run that last step. So I'll go run once and choose just to run step 4.1, just the import clicks, run, and of course, run now. So I can check out my activity tab and see if it's run, and I can see yes, the import has completed. So I can jump back into my data extensions and refresh my demo data extension folder, and hopefully we have, and we do, 4 records imported. I can click on the tracked links. And sure enough, for my records, if I have a quick look, I will see, there we go. The 4 records from my click tracking extract have now been imported into the data extension. And that is how you can import your tracking extracts back into a Marketing Cloud data extension. You can of course follow those same steps to import all of the other tracking extract CSVs. But as you can see, it's a quick and easy way to get your tracking data out of the tracking extract view and directly into your Marketing Cloud for use in journeys or segmentation. I hope you've enjoyed learning how to do an automated tracking extract and re-import with me today. If you have, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video. And also subscribe to the channel so that you are notified when I release more Salesforce Marketing Cloud content.